man. So again, so she was the one that believed in you. She took her money and put it into your career. And
she quit her job to start managing me.
Yeah. Did you? When she said she wanted to do that, did you try to talk her out of it?
No, hell no, I ain't trying to talk her out of it. Because she already had money, so she was already straight for real.
Okay.
And I really needed that. And I saw that she was the only one that really believed. She was the only one I could trust for real. You know what I'm saying? So I was all for it.
Okay. Like I said, whenever she needed something, man, she would definitely reach out to me.
Yeah, and you know me, you and her linked up on a couple occasions.
Yeah.
You called me at the casino getting struck one time.
Yeah, I seen you over there, man. They bite your ass over there today?
They did. I'm ashamed when I lost that day.
You was barely speaking. I said, hey, they must be tearing him up right now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
All good, man. So the night everything happened, man. Can you kind of go over that night with us? I know y'all was at the studio. I seen you on your Instagram.
Yeah, so we was at the studio with Guapo and Jay Swan or whatever. And I'm going off my cousin's house, my older cousin. He was real close with my pops. This is like my pop's brother. And I always try to, you know what I'm saying, show him some love because that's another wound we really ain't healed from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I went over there and I was telling her, like, come in the house. And she like, no, I don't want to go in. I'm begging her to come in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, certain areas, you just gotta move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about where you at. I could go anywhere I want to.
Right.
But I gotta move right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm moving right, can't nothing happen to me. So I'm telling her to come in the house. She like, no. Because JB was kind of like funny acting about dirty houses.
Okay.
And stuff like that. The house wasn't even dirty, but to her, she just a clean, real clean person.
Okay.
It's like, no, I don't want to go in them people's house. I don't want to sit on their furniture and all this stuff in there. I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. So I'm knocking on the door. My people's taking so long to come to the door. You know what I'm saying? And they finally come to the door. As soon as I see her, as soon as I see my auntie, she about to open the door. I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. You know what I'm saying? Behind me, I hear a whole bunch of shots going off. So I get down because I'm thinking they about to come to the side and start, you know what I'm saying, shooting at me, and I ain't got nothing on me at the time. My cousin ran out with a gun. I'm like, perfect. So we ran out on the street. When we ran out, my driver was gone with no cars out there. I'm like,
She was in the. So what was the vehicle? She was in the car. Like
she was driving. She was in the car.
Okay.
She was in the car on the street. So my cousin ran out with the gun or whatever, and we ran out in the front to see what's going on and to if somebody up on us, we gonna get them off us. So once we got outside, once we got in the front where they was at, my driver gone. There's no cars out here.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. So, you had to enter to the back door or something?
Yeah, I went
side door. Okay, I get you. Okay.
But basically, I don't even know what's going on at this point.
Okay.
So we in the front, I look in the street. I don't see no glass in the street. So I'm like, oh, they straight. You know what I'm saying? That's probably I didn't even think this had nothing to do with us.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
But my cousin still came out there with a gun, though. So I was cool with going out there. I'm like, I ain't see no glass in the street. I'm thinking they heard some shots and pulled off.
Okay.
So now I'm mad now. Like, y'all heard them shots, why would y'all leave me over here?
Right.
You feel me? You could at least call me and told me, like, it's too much going on over here. Come on, we gone.
Go to Chicago and go to Red Diamond. They booking T Grizzley, they know that I'm with them. Why you keep barking? They ain't checked the artists. We all in the session, got 50s, no 50s. Real niggas, street niggas. And we gon' link with the gangs when we come to your city.
We throw them flyers up. You know niggas be watching and talking about sliding. I know some killers that want me dead.
Know some killers that want me dead.
I know some killers that want me dead. I got my own problems. Money ain't gon' solve. White lows off design. Loyalty no option. Please don't start no drama. The ones get shit poppin'. Please don't break your promise. Please just keep shit honest.
They in the trap, they shoot dice in the trap. I'm in the streets and I don't got a rap. I'm turning up, I got all of the doubt. Niggas be bitches, got all of the clout. I beat the odds to figure it out. I beat the charge that ran on my house. I give it all up.
Never going broke, long as I'm locked in with my Mexicans. Don't call them duty low, just call them $1,000 beverages. I'm mad as fuck, I scuffed the rings, trapping on some extra shit. They can't take me to jail, cause ain't no witnesses or evidence. Bulletproof my whip, they say that's cheating, that's what I'm supposed to do. Go on and suit it up, when you run out, we gon' fuck over you. Thank us for our service like the army, we some soldiers too. Can't come around my niggas and just like, yeah, you got some scoring to do.
The law he came to say today with Drake inside his cape. I'm a snake, that ain't nothing I run from, it get embraced.
Go, motherfucking CTA Media. Cut that out, boy. Hey, wow. An unfortunate chain of events. You know what I'm saying? T Grizzly, either come on and let's talk about it, or if you gotta beat feet, go ahead and skedaddle, my guy, because shit just got ugly. Alright, I seen at first it was murder, Woo-Thang600 murdered T Grizzly's aunt JB, and at first I wasn't gonna make no video, you know what I'm saying, because I'm busy chasing my own bag, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not even gonna bullshit, like this shit just walking around money, you feel me, like that's just one little buck, that's not the other pocket. But what will Lil Wayne say? I keep it stacked in each back pocket just in case I fall. I don't want to pull out my other three, you dig? But fucking alright, so Woo-Thang killed T Grizzly's aunt. Me personally, his auntie. I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, this could have went a few different ways. Let me hold up on a video, And now it's coming out that T Grizzly set her up. Woo-Thang has told the court that T Grizzly paid for this shit. So T Grizzly and Woo-Thang, you are officially telling, you are snitching, my guy, which is a no-go. That is no-fly zone in shit, at least my book. And last time I knew, I'm from the rat, you hear me? And I ain't with that picking and choosing who could snitch, you know what I mean? Like, if you're a rat, gotta go all the way up to Master Splinter. I don't give a fuck. That ass serious. Like, if someone told me, I'll do 100 years in my head before I decided telling somebody. That's just what comes with the game. You gotta understand this shit. Like, if y'all are in this shit, it's gotta be all across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be 1,000%. And back to topic. At first I thought it was gonna be some little shit, but turns out, Woo-Thang says T Grizzly paid for the shit. And T Grizzly, he did an interview a while back, and this might have ruffled Woo-Thang and them a little differently, because me personally, like, he talks about the situation, and it's on the interview. I'm gonna post the beginning of this. He was talking with this dude named David Bands, and I ain't never seen this, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen nobody else show this shit. They just reported on what was said, but this is T Grizzly's mouth directly, besides one other thing. And T Grizzly basically said, he's just like, I was stopping by my older cousin's. That was my older cousin's house. That was like my dad's brother, you know what I mean? He said I was stopping by there, and auntie didn't want to come inside. So, you know what I'm saying? But to me, that's almost a legit alibi. But then it came out that Woo-Thang was sitting there for 2 hours ahead of time. He opened up the door to do the shooting, you know what I'm saying? So if you're that comfortable to get up close, somebody in that car, or everybody in that car ain't got a gun, you know what I'm saying? T Grizzly would have had been the only quote-unquote threat if he had a pipe on him that day. But so for Woo-Thang, for you to open up the door and then get caught with the fucking, was it a steamer, was it a striker, was it a Stoli, because they're all different in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Know your lingo if you're gonna be from here, or if you wanna, you know what I'm saying, use our lingo. But I see that he got bumped off with the V in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? In which I'm thinking to myself, I'm just like, going through Michigan, what they call the sticks up there, you know what I'm saying? That car should have been lost in translation. That car should have never got out of that state, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't never been on a hit before. So, you know what I'm saying? Even as a driver. So it just, you know what I'm saying? But, you gotta know what the fuck you're doing when it comes to this shit. And, alright, in I don't know if T Grizzly went too in depth for wooing them to get upset at him even speaking on the situation in general, because T Grizzly even did go on to make a tribute song about his aunt. You know what I mean? And if you're going that far, obviously, like, the rumor, I don't want to say, obviously the rumor, this is what it was. They're saying that T Grizzly could have possibly got her pregnant and tried to get her out of the way. That made no sense to me. The other thing that people were saying, that the blogs and reports have been saying, was that T Grizzly needed her out the way for a contract. And me personally, usually the contracts ain't got nothing to do with the manager. That's usually got everything to do with the label. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that label, and you got a manager from that label who signed you in a 360 deal, that's where it'd get that manager out the way type shit come in. But was she locked in with that label some way? Who knows? Dating somebody, woo-wop, married. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't think that was the case. So for her to get knocked off like that, I don't see where the tie comes in musically. You know what I'm saying? Now, if there are some family issues, I don't know, because T Grizzly goes on, he was kind of oversharing in that David Band's interview, and I see it don't barely got that many views. So, and if that's what people are Traveler Ross and them are referencing, go check that interview out for yourself, because weirdly, and I don't want to tell nobody how to grieve, you know what I'm saying? But weirdly, like, the entire interview, T Grizzly's playing Call of Duty during the game, you know what I'm saying? He ain't even really, he's just, I don't want to say he's talking in like third person damn near, but he might as well have been, because the way he's just talking is just like, it's not as if it happened to him directly, just how he would feel if it happened to somebody else. To me, and that's what I took from it, because at first I was like, man, this shit ain't sitting right in my stomach. But if y'all got a chance, it's David Bands or something like that, and it's about 17 minutes, and it's solely talking about the video of, or the situation of T Grizzly getting shot 8 times for about 17 minutes. It's decent. I'll play a little clip of it at the beginning, but yeah, it just ain't making no sense to me. So for Woo-Thang to come out and sit there and say that T Grizzly hired him to do it, and he was sitting there 2 hours ahead of time, Woo-Thang, you got to go above and beyond now. If you bit the cheese, you got to prove that he paid for it. How? What day? You know what I'm saying? Was it a cash transaction? Because if it was a cash transaction hand to hand, that's gonna be hard to prove. But hey, this shit's gonna get wild. And now I see why Lil Durk stayed away, and not only stayed away, but he started messing with other Detroit rappers along the way, you know what I'm saying, to kind of muddy the waters of him not getting wrapped up in that bullshit as well. Like, the infamous song with him and Babyface Ray, that Wonderful Wayne and Jackie Boy, which is essentially got him booked, or part of the reason why he got him booked, because of that no lyric on the that Wonderful Wayne Jackie Boy song in regards to the Quando Rondo Lil Pab shooting. And then I swear Vizo, I don't really listen to Buddy, but I see a lot of people interacting with him when it comes to the rap, you know what I'm saying? Polo G, Lil Durk, G Herbo, you know what I'm saying? The forefathers of drill right now. And who else was on that list? You know what I'm saying? Like 42 Doug. See, this shit can get a lot deeper, because once these cliques start hanging out with each other outside of rap, that's when the feds are, you know what I'm saying? That's when they're looking, is because that ties you state to state. You know what I'm saying? And once dirt starts happening state to state, oh yeah, that's Rico. You know what I'm saying? So Buka, now I see why you tucked tail so quick after this Lil Durk Rico, because you been known. You know what I'm saying? Not only about the Lil Durk Rico, but about T Grizzly's aunt situation happened, because when she get murdered, 2022, you know what I'm saying? Right after D-Thing and all them, and Stephon Mack and all this shit. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm paying attention. All chronological order, you know what I'm saying? As the dominoes fall. But Buka, you may want to fall the fuck back, man, because you may be next up in a superseding indictment when it comes to Lil Durk and what other seals haven't been released yet, because, or not unless you're already one of the co-conspirators, you know what I mean? Because to me personally, I think I got them all pinned down, but you know, the feds, they like to hold their cards until the last moment. So, but me personally, do I think Book is already a co-conspirator? Yeah, I do, a little bit. And can it be proven that, you know, he had nothing to do with the T Grizzly situation? Because they're gonna wrap you up in all that shit. And T Grizzly, you know what I'm saying? Either it was an ironic coincidence, or hey, hopefully Wu-Thang can't prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, it's gonna be a scary sight. But shit, hey, I'm gonna keep y'all updated, and I ain't mean to flash no bands. You know what I'm saying? My ass just, that's what it takes me time from dropping my videos. You know what I'm saying? I be chasing the bag. You feel what I'm saying? But shit, hey, you know how it goes. Man, if it's a green light to me, I'm gonna catch you on the green line with it. Until next time on Gang.